Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Data. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription. And don't forget to click the bell button after subscription too as well. Yes, I'm here once again, guys. Yes, Devon. Yes, today I am live. It's going to be for a very short time. And today's live, I only want to invite I only want to invite uh, uh, anyone who has something to say. So let me quickly post the link. The link is right there. You can join. All right. So lately, I haven't been able to come online within the week, but it's because I've been busy, like I always say. And we all saw what happened. Mhm. We all saw what happened in Rio recently about the Congolese guy who was murdered. So there is a lot of questions. A whole lot of people keep on asking me, uh, "Oh, okay,
No,
yes, we have a brother, we have a brother who used to live here in Brazil, and yeah, he also knows much more about how to live here and also the lifestyle out here and how to live safe too as well, because he was here. Let me just say, long way before I came here, but it's unfortunate that he's no more living here. Yeah, he's no more
no,
living here.
I'm temporary out of Brazil. Temporary. Don't say I'm not more. I'm temporary outside.
Okay, so you heard he says he's temporarily out of Brazil, but most definitely he
Just a
is
family
coming.
issue. At least it's a family issue, but temporary. Soon I'm
Yeah.
gonna come back soon. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your Brazil experience. What is your Brazil experience? What are you going to share to the world? Because
Man,
there's a lot of
man,
questions. A lot of questions.
man, man. The whole hell is hell. It's hell on earth. But I'll start quickly by saying I thank God, Alhamdulillah, Almighty Allah, for how
Yeah,
far He has taken us, taking you and I safely alive up to now. We are living. But
this is
man,
great. Guys, there is a prayer for us. So if you are hearing and listening, say amen wherever you are.
yeah, man, to see the next day, next second, next minute, next day, next hour, next week, next month, next year, next decade, man, it's by the
Man,
grace of Almighty Allah, man. The whole
it's
lot of
great.
happened. You know
We
how
say
many people died
a
in
big thank
Brazil,
you
right?
to God each and every single time.
You know how many people died in Brazil? How many people died on the way going to America? How many people died in Ghana? How many people died in Venezuela? How many people died around Brazil, Argentina, Venezuela? Man, how many people died in Sao Paulo? How many people died in Brasilia, Porto
In
Alegre,
Brasilia. Yeah.
uh, uh, Rio de Janeiro, Rio Grande do Sul, man, you know?
Yeah.
It means that people have been paralyzed, people have been in prison, man. So God is good. God is good.
But what is your say on what happened to the Congolese guy? I guess you have heard of what happened in Rio de Janeiro recently.
No. I'm not aware of what
Oh,
happened.
really? It was
Yeah,
on Al Jazeera.
that what happened.
He was murdered by his own boss. So yeah, the boss. What happened was that the boss sent a group of thugs, and then they went there to attack him, beat him with baseball sticks, and finally he died. So
Is the guy Ghanaian? Is the guy Ghanaian?
he's a Congolese.
Oh, okay.
He's a Congolese guy. So there
Okay.
is a question coming in each and every single time. Everybody keep on asking me, "Ah, Supreme Leader, what do you think about what happened?" So I said, "Okay, fine. I will make a time and then come on." And I'm on, and you are here, and this is fantastic. So, what is your experience? Have you had any bad experiences, like uh, whilst you were living here in Brazil? Did you
Oh,
have any
yeah,
bad
sorry,
experiences with the Brazilians?
sorry. Yeah, I had a lot. But I would say I was among the fortunate guys who hadn't been in trouble, a lot of trouble in Brazil, because I stay in a very low profile, bro. I stay in a very low profile, low profile. Yeah, I'm coming. Give me a second.
No
We're gonna
problem.
have
No
very,
problem.
gonna have very interrupted program because I was at the job. I'm at the job now.
Yeah, I can imagine, and I can see it too as well. Yeah, it's hustle.
Man, yeah, I was among one of the fortunate guys who have left from trouble free due to the way I comported myself,
Myself, yeah, yourself, yeah.
due to due to the profiles, due to the profiles I showed, due to the gesture, due to the let me say the way and the manner I live with the Brazilians and the foreigners.
But
Sometimes we,
would you
yeah,
say Brazilians are bad people, or would you say
man,
uh, what is your take on that?
Brazilians are the most loving people ever I see in my life. The most loving, the most, the most, the most welcoming people, loving people I've never seen. I've traveled almost all around the world. I'm now in
Yeah,
Germany.
yeah, of
I'm now
course,
in
of
Hamburg,
course.
Germany. I was
Yeah, of
in
course.
I was in Dublin. I was in Birmingham, UK. I was in Stoke City. I was in Leicester City. I was in London. Then I came back to
Man,
Edinburgh.
we
I was
call him
in
world boss, guys. If you are
I was in
listening, it's called
Geneva.
world boss.
I was
He
in
travels
Geneva,
a lot.
Switzerland. I was in Geneva, Switzerland. I was in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. I've never been in the most lovely place like Brazil. But this is the most lovely place I've ever been. I'm always missing Brazil, man. I'm telling you, I lived almost 15 years in Brazil, bro. 15 good
Yeah, I
years.
know.
Next,
I
yeah,
know.
n- next month, next month on the 21st August, no, 21st August, I'm gonna be 15 years that I ever stepped in Brazil. Man, the
So,
police, yeah,
what are you going to say about the foreigners living here in Brazil? Like,
the what,
have you
the what,
the
please, the
foreigners?
what?
Yeah, the foreigners living here in
Okay,
Brazil.
all right,
What
yeah,
is your take on their connection with Brazilians? Do you say
okay.
most of them, like how? What is your take? Because I know you have a lot of foreign friends, like Africans and other people from different continents living here when you were living here. So what is your take on those people living
Okay,
here?
let me tell you, due to the nature of love they have for Africans, they open a way for us to pay in. Either job place, any connection place, or anything, anything that matters in the life of. But
The
sometimes
foreigner.
we the African or we the foreign, sometimes we take advantage of that. Brazilian don't go near his wife or near his girlfriend. Don't outsmart Brazilian. Don't outsmart Brazilian.
Guys, are you
Out.
listening? This is very important message, guys, because this gentleman here is like a brother to me, and also he has lived here for over 15 years before I came here. I have only lived here for 11 years, and he was living here way back before I even came here. He is out of town for some time now. He's living in let me say Germany
Give me
for
tips.
now.
Give me tips.
But he's
Tip,
coming
tip,
back. But
tip.
he is
Yeah,
telling
long
you guys and
history.
giving you guys
Yeah.
tips. Guys, he's giving you tips. So listen to him and then learn something from him too as well. Sorry to
Man,
cut you out. Yeah.
No problem. No, man. When you are in Brazil, you will never lack food to eat. If you don't have a place to sleep, you never lack a place to sleep, no matter what. But hook and crook, a Brazilian friend, either a woman or a man, or a Brazilian woman, either a mother, a sister, definitely they have to have a place for you. Look at during the World Cup, Brazilians are the most philanthropic people, the most benevolent people who have feeling for human beings. Man, so connecting with Brazilians, you have to have some measures. You have to be circumspect. Don't go beyond your limits. Don't go beyond your limits. Being with Brazil, not even Brazil, everywhere in the world, don't go beyond your limits. What they hate is
Okay.
don't go around their women. No, don't
There
go
was
around
something
with their
else I
women.
wanted to ask. And have you, how often, how often have you heard that a foreigner has been killed in Brazil when
I
you
would
were
say
living here?
I would say 0.0.1. Yes, because
So
they love foreigners.
are you going to say what people, the kind of assumption people have about Brazil? When you are back there and you have never been here, you see the only thing you see about Brazil is the favela, the drug businesses, and all this kind of thing. That's what they show on TV. And
Yeah.
what is your take? Do you think people should simply accept that fact that Brazil is like that?
No, that is the mainstream media. They portray bad things for people around them because the Brazil is one of the strongest country in the world. But let me tell you, if you're gonna be a stronger, your population count. Brazil have the biggest population so far. And the landmass, they have a very big landmass. When Brazil, they have only one, two, three steps ahead to get where they are there. So the mainstream media, when not gonna show you good thing about Brazil. Although Brazil is not a drug. Let me even educate you, my brother. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Brazil is not a drug producing country, but it's a drug marketing country. Hope you got me.
yeah.
Brazil, among the Latin America, Brazil produces the most the most smallest part. But Brazil, the marketing place, because like Venezuela, Bolivia, Paraguay, they produce the large quantity, but 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 they don't have the biggest marketing.
Okay.
Hope you got me
So they
right?
produce it,
Yes.
but they don't have the bigger marketing.
No. When they
So
come to Brazil, that's where this. Okay, what kaya? Oh, you have to challenge here. Now, only interview now. What do you? This brother anaki now. Like Brazil, but man. When I only interview, but Brazil. So, no, so they have the largest, the most largest marketing in the world or in the Latin America. That's Brazil.
Latin
So
America.
for so doing that, they have the most. Let me see, the most drug addicts rather than those
In
who
Brazil.
produce it. They are the only marketing one of the biggest. Let's say if a kilo sells in Paraguay, let's say $1,000, it sells
Yeah.
two times
Two
higher
times
in
that in
Brazil.
Brazil.
So that's why Brazil have a lot of drugs in Brazil, but they don't produce it, but they rather marketing. That's why they have a lot of drug addicts. And
In
Brazil
Brazil.
sometimes they kill themselves. Yeah, the world still media portray the bad. Okay, because all around the Latin America they have tax, they have cartels. It's normal, but it's some part. Even the cartels respect the foreigners. The cartels respect us. The drug lord is respect us. No, they know you are just a mere hustler who is coming to
Yeah.
hustle for a chicken chain,
Yeah. Chicken change. Yeah.
providing you are on your lane. So, so they kill itself. They kill each other. They kill each other because of outsmarting in the business.
Business. Yeah.
They kill each other. That's their way of their life. but
So
nothing.
therefore, is
Yeah.
it? Should I say for foreigners is it equally? Let me just say it's safe, but all depends on the kind of lifestyle the person lives in the country.
Good, good, good. And let me tell you, and let me tell you, in every good or bad thing, there are illiterate in it. There are
Yeah.
ignorant. There can be a
Hmm.
gangster who is an illiterate, who is an ignorant, doesn't know how to handle the way of gangsterism. So we're gonna go out of the lane to go and do something barbaric.
Yeah.
Maybe, oh, you see, an Africa, well, pop, pop. It happens by its little, by a strong gangster, a real sweet gangster, doesn't even interfere with foreigner because foreigner is there just to hustle for a second change.
Yeah.
Unless you are in their lane doing business with them and you try to outsmart them, or you trying to bring some secret out, try to expose them, or you look threats, that's that they can gonna come for you. But hand
Okay.
go, hand
So
come, yeah.
what happened to the guy? The guy in Rio de Janeiro, according to the news, they say the boss didn't pay him for 2 days because he works and then take his salary the same day, like a daily worker. So the boss didn't pay him for 2 days. So there was some misunderstanding between him and the boss. So do you believe that the only reason he was murdered was because of the salary, or there is more to it?
Okay, brother, I will say yes, I will say no. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I will say yes, I will say no. Why? Yes, could be he has an ignorant, illiterate boss
Like you said, yeah,
who might be in the influence of drug or stuff, and you really want
something,
to
yeah,
show him is that we are the Brazilians, somos
yeah,
brasileiros, somos brasileiros, something like that
hmm,
stupid act of
yeah,
them. How
yeah,
can a foreigner, how, how can a foreigner work with me, boot to boot? Somos brasileiros. Não vamos, não vai dar não. Não tem
yeah,
nem jeito, não tem nem jeito.
yeah,
Estrangeiro, kind of something like that. So
hmm.
it might be that. And I would say no, maybe there is something fishing behind is their fee. There might be, there might be something, I'm coming. There might be
No
something
problem. Take your time.
way deeper than what we heard. Maybe they are into some businesses. Maybe they are into something. Maybe they have a special reasons. Maybe there might be some special reasons. Only God and two of them knows. Either in a business, either in some
Outside the
exposure,
business,
maybe something
yeah,
between them. Maybe if you don't pay me my money, I'll go and tell that guy what you did. If you don't
what
pay
you
me my
did,
money,
yeah.
I'll go and expose you. Something like maybe there are something between them.
So, guys,
Only
are you
God
listening?
knows. Yeah, I'm
So
listening.
we cannot simply draw a conclusion that because of what
Exactly.
happened, and therefore this
Exactly.
is what
Exactly.
usually happens in Brazil. Are you
Exactly.
going to say what is your experience with racism here in Brazil when you were living here?
Please, can you speak at the yeah, we're working the machine, so
Oh,
I
okay,
hardly
okay,
hear you well. Yeah.
okay. What is your experience with racism when you were living here in Brazil?
Okay. I would say we can from my experience, I would say maybe I might say I had never had one. Or I would say, let's say a minor one. Maybe there might be an indirect one. Maybe I might be refused of something because of racism, but it might be indirectly within his part. But directly being refused of something or being mistreated with something because of racial profiling, I would say about less than 3%. But I heard some people claiming they had been uh, I'm coming. There have been
Racial profile.
racial profile by police, racial profile by residents, or by any criminal. But for me, I might say maybe indirectly, I was refused a lot of things indirectly, maybe due to racism. But I wouldn't say directly because of racism, but maybe within the person's heart, he lied to me, oh, we are sorry, there's no job. But maybe because of my skin color. But maybe if that is within his mind. But let me say categorically to say I was refused
Like the way
typically
it
because of
happens in the
racism.
United States.
Yeah, so I might say, but there was some incident of two, three, this bisexual guys in Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
oh, sometimes they used to say, why are you looking at me, you monkey? Why are you looking at me, you black? But they are not normal. They are not normal. A man with breast, is it normal?
Yeah, yeah, they are how do they
Yeah,
call it?
transgenders. Yeah.
Transgenders, yeah.
So a man with breast, I don't take it as a normal. So whatever comes out of my, no, 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 no.
Yeah, guys, you are hearing from one of our brothers who has been living here, who has lived here for over 15 years, and yeah, he's out of town for some time, but hopefully he might be coming back again. So he's sharing the little that he has actually experienced out here with us. So I was asking him about racism, and you heard what he says. He says maybe he might have experienced it, but he maybe also maybe due to the way
Indirectly,
he thinks, yeah,
indirectly.
indirectly or something. And like I say, myself, I haven't ever. I would say I have never had any experience with racism here. I personally, because I have only been successful in every kind of thing that I do here with the white people, the mixed people,
There is.
and yeah,
Let them know that there is. Let them know there is racism. There is. There is. But my experience is something different. There is. There are a lot of people who have experienced. Even there's a time we went and took an action in one pharmacy, in one shop, in one restaurant. But me personally, I would say only 2% or 3%. But the rest of things that happen to them might be some might be indirectly. But I can't categorically say is it, but definitely even
so
Brazilians face racism.
somebody was asking here. The person says, I don't know why African migrants don't like Northers or Bahia, to be precise.
What?
That's where black people are the safest in Brazil. Are you going to agree with what he says?
The guy said, the person says what, please?
The person says that he doesn't understand why African migrants don't like migrating to Northern or Bahia.
Oh, okay.
What is your take on this
Okay.
question?
Okay. Okay. Because they are black, that shouldn't mean all the blacks should go there. And one, intercities development are different from each other.
Yeah,
Intercities hospitalities are different from each other.
yeah,
Intercities jobs creation or availability of jobs different from each other. Intercities salary wages are different from each other. So definitely, everyone wants to be where where things gonna be more easier.
easier.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, or where you think it can cope easy because in Sao Paulo it's more developed. Brazil is developed. Rio de Janeiro is developed. Even Bahia is developed. But the kind of lifestyle, I mean, we Africans sometimes we feel like no, although they are my brothers and sisters Africans, but the lifestyle I prefer being in Sao Paulo because I can hear people speaking outside tree, speaking outside tree, Ga and stuff. But
Guys,
but it's one of the nicest place. But here, one of the nicest. I know a lot of guys
I've
who
never been there
invested.
though. I've never been there
I
though.
was there. I was there 3 times or 4 times. Yeah, I roamed
Wow.
16 states in Brazil. You know that 16
Yeah,
states in Brazil.
I know. You've been to a whole lot of places. I know you've
16
been
states and almost
to
30,
Bavista.
almost 35 districts. 16 states, almost 35 days I've been around. But yes, one man, I know a guy who invested at the beach selling kebab and steaks and
Kebab and
man.
stuff like that.
It's a nice place, but we don't have a lot of our Ghanaians there that yeah, country, we Ghana, BA, Salemuna outside and out. So people want to be in the central and the east area.
Yeah. So
After this, write
yeah.
me a fact check, okay? Write me a fact check. I'm making your channel very, very lively. Give me a fact check.
Yeah, I'm going to ready a fact check, guys. Guys, you are hearing from one of our brothers who has lived here for a very long time, over 15 years, and he knows more about more cities too as well. He has been to over 16 states here in Brazil,
35
and
regions or
uh,
districts.
he has made a lot of Brazilian friends. So most definitely, he's also having a different experience compared to mine. I have only been to 4 or 5 states around here in Brazil. I haven't been to a lot of places like he has. For example, I have never been to Bahia before. I have only been to Rio, let me just say 2 times, and Rio Grande do Sul, and let me just say Goiás many times, and let me say Minas Gerais too as well. So I was reading some comments here. Somebody was asking something to here about the wages. The wages. Where would you recommend a foreigner to start off if if a foreigner want to migrate and then start something in Brazil? Where do you recommend for the foreigner to simply go and start?
Okay, man. I'm going to use my experience here.
Your microphone is off.
Are you sure?
Your microphone is off. We cannot hear you.
My goodness. I've not touched
I
anything.
think is the setting. You have to drop and then come back again because the microphone when it drops like that.
So what about now? Can you hear me now?
Hello, just a second, guys. Good. Enjoying the car. Oh, you are not happy. So I'm going to leave you at the metro. Then that is good. I have some chocolate here for you. So let me give you some chocolate so that you can enjoy yourself. Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, each and every single time I like to bring chocolate to them. Yes, I normally buy them boxes. Every month I buy them boxes. Yeah, I'm a chocoholic. I'm here. Yes, guys. Sorry, guys.
But I
My
mean, I
colleague
can
is
hear
here.
you.
Yeah, I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I think you have to drop off and then come back again. It will reconnect again. Yeah. So, guys, this is an amazing experience that you are getting from one of our brother who is now living in Germany. He has lived here for over 15 years, and then he relocated to Germany. But most definitely, he will be coming back to Brazil again because, look, Brazil is more than a home. You understand? For most people who will tell you the truth, and most people who have simply lived here for a very long time, if they will tell you the truth and they will share the reality on ground with you guys, we will
Can
say
you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Brazil has been
Can you hear me?
home. No,
Can
we
you hear
can
me?
hear you.
Okay.
We
I don't
can.
know. I
I
don't know.
think it is the network. Sometimes the network jumps and then it stirs the whole thing. But if you log out after you log like you step down, close everything, and then come back all over again, it will stable. Because I remember some of my viewers had this kind of same issue. But I'm still here waiting for you. So take your time, do your thing, and then come back. Then you can share more with us here. So Brazil has
Okay.
accommodated a lot of people, and the people are very hospitable and very lovely too as well. And let me just say this to you people who want to come and then invest, or you people who want to come and have fun too as well. Here, it's just a fantastic place, and it's rare. Okay, it's simply what is rare for foreigners to have issues out here in Brazil. Okay, so you can tell from what our experienced brother shared with us for over 15 years. These kind of things are rare. They hardly happen, and they don't even have time to have problem with foreigners. So, like I said, what happened in Rio, most definitely there is more to it. Most definitely there is what more to it, guys. But it wasn't a good thing at all, and it is sad that he came all the way from Africa to start everything, like to have the dream, and then he ended up dead. You understand? Like it is a very sad story. Uh, but nevertheless, here it is still a very safe place. If you are living here, you don't have problem with anybody. It's not like a country where even when you don't have problem with somebody, somebody will try to have a problem with you. You understand? So, guys, the whole thing is. Let me see. I think I'm reconnecting my headphone. Yeah. So what I can tell you guys is, uh, things might happen here in Brazil, but hey, it's not what you think. Okay, there is more to the story, and foreigners don't like they rarely have problem here. They like rarely. You can just ask any foreigner. You understand? Because do you think they would have treated him like that if he was poor white man? Muchiti, this is one question. Okay, let me answer this question for you. Let me give you my honest answer for your question. Okay, Muchiti. Muchiti is simply asking, do you think they would have treated him like that if he was a poor white man? Okay, if you watch, good. Our brother is back. Now we can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was answering some quick question here.
okay, don't
Uh,
worry.
the gentleman was asking me if the guy who got killed, he were to be a poor white guy, would he got like were they going to be like they? How am I going to put this? My Portuguese is stressing my English. Uh, he wanted me to like he was asking a question about if the guy was to be white guy, would all these things happen? I am
Okay.
trying to make something clear out here. I let
Okay.
me just give him a very quick answer on this one. Here
Okay.
in Brazil, like I said, they don't mess with. There are many things they don't mess with. Whether you are foreigner, you are not foreigner, you are from here, you are not from here. There are some things you don't mess with them. This is Latin America. Let me talk about this. I shared some video on my Telegram. One guy was chased in a bakery and was gunned down in Selandia, okay, in Selandia, close to a friend's house. So are you going to tell me if that guy who was killed, he's a Brazilian guy, are you going to tell me that if he were to be a foreigner, he wouldn't have been killed? They kill. Here, they don't joke. There are many things they don't joke with. They don't care if you are a foreigner or you are from here.
Just
But
get
what
on
you
your
have to
lane.
understand is don't go off your lane to someone's lane. Stay within your lane. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, or green. Here, if the person will kill you, they will kill you. And they don't joke with that. If you have problem with somebody, you just have to be extra careful because they don't care. You understand? So it doesn't matter if the guy were to be white or he were to be green or something. He still maybe there is still more to what happened because here we all know that they don't kill foreigners like that. If there is some
No, no,
misunderstanding,
no, 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 no.
it's rare. These things rarely happen. So maybe there is more to what happened because here they kill each other even on like what our brother says, girlfriend issue, drug issue. They can simply kill each other for that. You understand? Like I said just last week Sunday, just like in front of me, one guy was killed in a bakery. What happened? Not knowing, according to what happened, the guy who killed him gave him a drug to sell the drug, and then he used the drug and he didn't pay the guy. So the guy chased him and then killed him in the bakery. And they are both Brazilian people, they are white people. So are you going to tell me that if the guy, if for example he were to be black, how would that one to be? So you always have to remember to stay in your lane if you are living in Brazil. Make sure you don't make any troubles because here in Brazil, when you don't make troubles, nobody will give you trouble. It's not like some other countries like South Africa or some places where you don't even want trouble, they will just follow you with the trouble.
Exactly, exactly.
Here is far, far, far better, and they are more focused on something profitable and something more positive. Guys, I'm just trying to be real with you guys. So what is your take? The question the gentleman asked right now about if he were to be white, do you think this would have
White.
happened to him?
We the blacks before we get there, they were still before we get to Brazil, they were already
They were already
about
killing each other.
about 10 million were dead before we came there. So 10 million were black or white. Man, listen. Let them understand. Bullet doesn't flow in the hair, as the white team made it into portray. Bullet doesn't fly in the hair like Somalia or like Baghdad. No.
It is very, very funny how.
That's why I said there
No,
are some people.
I always say
That's why.
this. I say, black people, we are quick to draw conclusions. When we are in a bus, we are looking for somebody who is looking at us, so that we will say the person doesn't like us. When we are everywhere, we are looking for any single thing to just use as an excuse to talk about discrimination. So, like our brother says, he says, before we came here, they were killing each other already.
And let me tell you, it's not as if bullet flies in the hair as the mainstream media used to portray. Like, no. They keep them itself, but diplomatically, yes. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. But let me tell you, Honduras is more west than Brazil. Do you know that? But how many of our Ghanaians live in Honduras? That's why we don't get the news. Venezuela is west. And Panama is west.
West, yeah.
Mexico is the west. Even let me tell you, Costa Rica is west. El Salvador is west. But we don't have much African immigrant living there. So we don't hear the news. Brazil is now like a well-known country for immigrants. That's why you and I used to see that. But Google and see the most west country in Latin America. You wouldn't even see Brazil fifth. You see Brazil like 8 or 9. But why? Because now in every household in Africa or in Ghana, there is a Brazilian hustler.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Giant. Yeah. Also the King Kong. Also the Pro Max, Brazil.
Yeah. So guys, you see, the whole thing is they have been killing each other before we go here. and not because the thing is, people still believe that it was only because of salary. That was why the guy was killed.
Yeah, that was
But
what
I
came
don't
out.
believe it. I
That
personally,
was
I
listen,
personally don't believe it.
listen, brother, listen. Let me tell you something. That's why I said yes and I said no. We have an ignorant and illiterate Brazilians who want to show up ignorantly, who want to challenge.
Show up, yeah. A
How can a
foreigner come
foreigner
in and then
challenge
show
me in
us.
my own country?
Yeah.
He's illiterate and ignorant. He can do anything, and that will result death. Maybe he was not. Maybe he was not intended to kill him. I want to show you. I will show you with my guys, and it will result death. It could be. It could be true. It could be true. They can do anything, but let's leave in the hands of Allah and the hands of the police and then investigators. We are just discussing, but it could be
We are
true.
still
It could
waiting.
not
We are
be.
still waiting for
The
more
result.
updates to come because it seems like there is more investigation on the way,
Because
and the three guys have
I've
been
seen I've seen a
arrested.
lot of ignorant gangsters. I've seen a lot of ignorant who want to show off their gangsterism, like South Africans. They don't use their mind. They can shoot anyhow. But Brazilians don't do that. But there are a few of them who want to show, maybe he just begin to be a gangster. He just been let me say greenhorn about a day or 2 days gangster. So he want to show off his boys. It might be true. It could be because of that. But man, Charlie, who knows that?
So
May
Muchiti,
so rest his
I
peace.
guess I guess our brother has given you some idea of what the whole thing can be. Therefore, maybe because we have maybe he was working with one of the ignorant Brazilians, but like we said, it's something rare. It doesn't simply happen. Like for example, in the United States, I know a lot of foreigners who were killed just for working as Uber drivers. I know a lot. I personally know like two who were murdered. Like they were murdered just because they were
I know
foreigners.
that. I know that.
I guess
My
you've
cousin was shot. That's because delivering a pizza
you see his
in New
cousin
York.
was shot just because he
Delivering
was
a pizza.
delivering pizza. Which
They
these
just
kind of
shot
things
and took 96 euro on him. $96 on him. That's it.
you see you see. So guys, we cannot really draw conclusion about what happened. But all we can say is maybe there is more to it, or maybe it is one of the ignorant Brazilian problems. You understand, like our brother says about coming across these ignorant Brazilians who can simply misbehave or try to show some loose powers. You know, so yeah. So the comment again here says the only downside with Brazil is that it's a long plane ride back to the US to visit family and friends, but quality of life is very important. Another one says, so asking for your paycheck is considered not staying in your lane. Do you know something more that the media does not know? Uh, the media, the media, you have to remember, the same media give us a lot of false informations. And like we said, we are the ones living here. The media only comes in when the thing happens. You understand? The media only what comes in when something happens. But the truth about the whole thing is the ones who are living here, who are connected with the locals, are telling you what's really happening. The media will just go and then hear what they say. You understand? After they hear what they say, and then they will just bring it out and then say, okay, this was what happened. Because when you watch Al Jazeera, they were already talking about racism on Al Jazeera. And they had a whole lot of people who started some demonstrations and blah 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 and stuff like that. We've seen all of this. But what happened was a very sad thing. We are not supposed to even compare it to racism because it wasn't racism. We have to handle it with what
Professionally.
really happened. Yes. You understand? But then we see a whole lot of people who simply will just quickly draw conclusions about it by saying, because the guy is black. Even the people who went there and then hit him with a baseball, they were not white people. They were not. So how can you see what happened? I shared the videos. If you haven't watched and you are on our live, you want to watch, there is a link. You can enter the Telegram group chat and then you can see it and then watch it and have an idea of the video too as well. So tell us, what do you say about people who simply think, oh, you are here. I personally have some questions for you. What is your take on Africa? Like specifically West Africa. What is your take? Do you think it's simply a place where we can simply compare it to Brazil?
Capital N, capital O, capital O.
No, because I do get a lot of what do you call it, backlash when I talk about this. That back home, even eating 3 square meal a day is a lifestyle.
Man, let me tell you, I had a surgery in my left eye in
Yeah,
Brazil.
myself, I
11,500,
did. Yeah, I did the same thing here.
11,500 US dollars free.
Yeah,
That
I
ends
I
the
also
that ends the discussion.
yes. You see, when you talk about this benefit, we don't have best
Oh,
benefit.
okay, okay, I'll do that, but
Yeah, it is something that like when I talk about it, I get a backlash on it. Some people say I'm a sellout, but it's just that
man,
we want something. We want Africa to be better, so we have to say the truth. Because
eleven
recently,
thousand, eleven
yeah,
thousand five hundred US dollars with the new lens in my left eye. Before then, I did 27 tests, blood tests, urinal tests, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, diabetes, HIV. I had never paid even a damn.
a
I
dime.
never paid a dime. Then they took me to a hospital where judges, lawyers, ministers used to go. That's where I was being treated in Santa Catarina. 11,
You see,
so they sent me a bill house, 11,500 US dollars
dollars.
for the whole team, but the insurance has taken it. So, brother,
Huh? Daqui a pouco, né? Yeah.
so, brother,
Yeah.
Fica, fica esperto. Fica esperto.
yeah, I'm
Tá
good.
bom.
Yeah. How are you? Good, buddy.
Você
How?
vai fazer meu vídeo para
Good.
mim.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
So, listen, after
yeah.
they sent me, no, after they sent me a bill at home, yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry. After they send me a bill at home, they tell me my insurance has taken it. Sus, saúde única de saúde. Sistema única de saúde. Unique system of health. Sistema único de saúde.
Saúde. Yeah.
11,500 US dollars for free.
You see, because I
And they
have
went
also
on.
been through a lot of surgeries for free here in Brazil. And you can just imagine if it were to be back home in Ghana. Like as I'm saying, as of now, my sister is going through some hard time. I have to be sending money here and there. So I'm even planning to bring her here so that we can sort out the problem. Because the truth about it is, most of our African people don't like saying the truth. They don't like saying the truth. Who doesn't like Africa? We all like Africa, but what is going on there is bad. So we should just let it be. Let the world know that it's bad, so that there will be some kind of improvement. There will be some kind of changes, and then people, like we shouldn't tell people lies so that they'll go and they risk all their wealth and then they end up having nothing. Like recently that Africa to the world thing, people were saying a whole lot of Black Americans went there and then they lost a lot of money, and some of them, it's not easy. It's not easy, my brother. Most of our African YouTubers, they will not say the truth. But anyway, we are grateful because we know the
Man,
difference
let me tell
between
you.
our
Let me
experiences.
tell you. Let me let me give you one strange story. My firstborn in Brazil. I have a daughter who is 10 years in Brazil
Yeah,
today.
yeah, I remember. I remember very well.
Before a mom gave birth to her, a mom was having some serious health issues. She has to be she has to be admitted in the hospital for 3 months. Tell me, if your sister or a mother admitted in a rich hospital for some health
Forget,
issues while she's pregnant,
forget,
how much you
forget,
want to
forget,
get?
forget, forget.
And then secondly, she had an CS. Let me tell you one strange thing. 8 hours of surgery before she gave birth. Do you believe that? 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yes. 14,
Wow.
14 doctors and nurses. Yeah.
Someone is asking if you are living in Brazil.
I'm a Brazilian. Let them know I'm a Brazilian.
Yeah, I told them you have relocated for some short time, but most definitely you'll be coming back again
I
to.
have I have family in Germany too. I have family in Brazil. I have family in Germany. I have a wife and kids here, and I have a fiancé and kids. My former fiancé and kids. So I do roam. I have
Go back and
I have
forth.
a
Yeah.
I have a Brazilian nationality and I have a German residence. So I do switch.
Go
Yeah,
and come. Go and come.
yeah. I have a three kids girls in Germany and one kid girl in Brazil. So
So, guys, you are listening. He is currently not in Brazil. He's living in a second home in Germany. So,
I've
yeah,
been in Mexico. I've been in Mexico
yeah,
3 times, but I never felt to cross to go to America. Why? I know why. I'll
yeah.
keep that for myself.
Yeah, a whole lot of people don't get it. Like there is a question. Somebody is saying, Supreme Leader, some subscribers criticize you when you talk about the condition
You what?
of Africa and African. Yeah, when most of the time when I come and I'm talking about the condition in Africa, a lot of people attack me. They say I'm a sellout, but it is what it is. The truth will always be the truth. The truth will always defeat lies, and
Man,
people are not ready to listen. So me, yes.
Brazil, we don't eat 3 square meal. We eat 6, 7 square meal. Oh yeah.
In Ghana, it's a hassle. In most countries in Africa, it's a hassle.
Brazil too
But
has bad
anyway,
leaders as Ghana, but it's
yeah, but at
manageable.
least, yeah, it's manageable. But anyway, guys, I'll be having a meeting in about 2 minutes. So I will say a very big thank you to our brother. And I will ask him to tell you guys something. What is your message to them before we wrap up for today's message, live video?
Okay.
What is your final message to them?
My message to our my message to our viewers right now, I'm gonna let you know. Uh, there are some news that the media feed us is fallacies. It's
Yes.
fallacies. Brazil, Brazil is more than a home. Brazil is more than a home. I thank God for being in Brazil. I thank God for being for where I am now. But let me tell you, who feels it knows it. Who feels it knows it. And after we listen to the message, let's try pragmatically to look for the reality before we make a thought on it. Brazil is on its own. Brazil is not a country, but it's a continent. Only Brazil could be a continent.
The continent.
They are trying. With almost 350 million inhabitants, with and foreigners too. Man, it's not easy. They are trying. They are doing their best. But wherever you guys are, may God bless you. May God enlighten our endeavors. May God make us know the truth and do the truth. So, brother, I wish you all the best. Till let me say, maybe in the summer, I'll be dropping down in Sao Paulo, inshallah, in summer.
Hopefully, inshallah.
I greet you, my guys.
Thank you so much, and I love you
You're
so
welcome.
much, and we miss you so much. Enjoy
You're welcome.
the evening. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.